Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Let's get into Minecraft. I am in a hold, so I'm going to get out of that before you see me. Oop, it's not loaded, why? There it is. Welcome in everybody, welcome. Yes, so I have changed some things with my OBS setup. So please tell me if it's broken, because yikes, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Please tell me if the audio is terrible, something's broken, there's sound missing, anything and everything. I really need to know. Anyway, let's get on with it. So this is my beautiful little mushroom island. I've got no rockets, great. But this is my wonderful little mushroom island on the Whimsicraft SMP. And it's pretty cool. I really like it. But I want it to be green. I don't like the look of my mycelium for the base plan that I have in mind. So you can see I've started with a little bit of green, but obviously we need to do way more. So, I've actually got no grass at all whatsoever, so we're going to spend the first, I don't know, hour of stream, let's say. We're going to go mine a bunch of grass, and then for the next, whatever, 2 hours, we'll place it. To be honest, I don't know whether it will take longer to mine the grass or place the grass, but we're going to find out, I guess, because we've got 3 hours for today's stream. Because it's Sunday and I've got a bit more time, so we're going to do an hour and then 2 hours. Also, this build has just like popped up. I'm pretty sure this is something that Avery's working on. I actually don't know what it is, but it's pretty cool. What are you collecting grass? I'm collecting grass for my mushroom island. So my mega base is going to be on a mushroom island, but I want the floor to be grass, so I've got to collect grass for an hour because it's going to be a lot. So let's go into my house, and I'm going to check how many shulker boxes I've got, because these are all full. Okay, I've got 40 shells, but I think these are all fern shulkers. I'm not going to steal them. And I am going to look if I've got any grass already. Nope. So yeah, we're going to need to craft up some shulker boxes. Let's do 8 shulkers for now and see how it goes. Gonna need more chests, of course. Do I have any wood? I actually do. Nice. Okay, that's too many chests. Whatever. Fine. Shulkers. There we go. Cool. Now, I have, last stream what we did is we found this area that was particularly good for mining grass. We're going to go back there, I think. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly check, what was I, rockets. So first off, do I have any rockets in here? No. Oh, I already have shulkers of grass from last stream because I didn't place very much. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do today, chat, is we're actually going to start by placing a bunch of grass. That is very lucky I checked. Although if I had gathered 16 shulker boxes of grass, it actually wouldn't have been the end of the world because we need more than that anyway. However, I'm going to see if I've got any gunpowder for rockets real quick. Not looking very good, is it? Okay, we're going to kill some creepers because I actually do really badly need some rockets. That's the thing about Whimsicraft at the moment. The only rocket shop on the server is often not very well stocked. Oh, someone's been playing around with Frostwalker. That's definitely Frostwalker ice. Yeah, look at this. It's like slightly broken. Basically because there's no like sky, Frostwalker ice never melts if there's a ceiling. So yeah, I actually don't know who on the server has Frostwalker. I think it's quite likely to be Bree, because I remember Bree saying about Frostwalker. Dang, that looks cool. That's definitely a leak. I'm definitely not supposed to see that, but wow, that looks great. Ah, there are rockets to buy. And they are 1 stack for 2 diamonds. Yikes. Okay, we're going to go broke today, chat. I actually do have some diamonds, though, so that's alright. Yeah, I'm going to have to... Actually, I was going to say I might have to apologise for Matt for leaking that, but actually, he didn't put anything in the Discord about it, so I think I'm good to show it. Hopefully. But... Oh, that's the wrong box. We don't want to put rockets in. I want to put rockets in the rocket box. Okay, cool. Let's put all our stuff away, but yeah. So that is a custom item that Matt has made, or probably Finn has made for Matt. But either way, it looks really good. I'm very tempted to make that item frame invisible under it for him. But yeah, that's super cool. And these are the types of things that other shops are going to need. Yeah, look, there's one over here as well. Dang, those look cool. Okay, I love how they're enchanted. It looks great. Okay, sick. Anyway, moving on from what is definitely Matt's next video, I am going to go and start placing some grass. So, yeah. Cool. Having 20 render distance feels so weird. I haven't bothered to get, what is it? The brain. Bobby working yet. So Bobby is what makes it so I can see further than what the server normally allows. But I haven't bothered to get Bobby yet because last time I checked it was still broken. And I just haven't bothered to look again, even though it's been a week, 2 weeks. So yeah, let's do that. Either way, I've got a choice. So I can either place the grass in stripes, or I can continue doing it in circles. It's very tempting to keep doing it in circles because it would be very satisfying for the time lapse if I only went round in circles placing the grass. It's very tempting. What do we think, chat? Stripes or circles? I need to do something satisfying. I'm not going to randomly place it. What do we think? Stripes or circles? Although, to be honest, some of this land really badly needs flattening. Like over here, I can't build a building on top of this. This is terrible. Circle? Cool. Yeah, that's what I will do. Thank you for your advice, Lugton. So, by the way, while you're here, my dude, I would recommend typing /coolness, /coolness in the chat. We've got a little bot that will rate you on a coolness scale. It sounds a bit weird, but that's what I've got. And I'm gonna start recording on Flashback as well. So, yeah, I guess we start. Some of the grass I'll have to break and replace like this. I have to break and replace, but some of it I can place on top of the existing mycelium. Like here, we can place it on top of the existing mycelium, and it's not a problem. Try and terraform this vaguely nicely, if I can. Obviously, that's important. Making things look good. We don't just want it to exist. We want it to look nice. So yeah, we're gonna work around in a circle as suggested, and hopefully it comes out looking good. But yeah, we'll have to see. Something that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be pretty careful about is kind of flying back and looking. I can pause the time lapse. We can go and we can fly out and we can have a look at what we've built so far, and hopefully it I don't know, looks good. Let's just do this. And you know what, I'm gonna replace this one actually. Replace these. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna try and be fast with it. I'm gonna try and be efficient, place things rapidly. I'm not think about it too hard, because the thing about this build in particular, something that we can do, is I can take a lot of creative liberties with the terraforming. The reason why I can do that is because it's kind of not that important that the terraforming is perfect, because I can go back later and fix it. I can make it look better if I need to. Like here, I guess I'll just fill it all in, right? But I don't have to do that. I can do this and then mine the floor and make the coast a bit thicker. Like it just all depends on what I'm feeling with it. And I think what I will do is I will just vibe it. I'm not gonna go back and look too frequently. Obviously, as I said, I will go back and look at what I've done every now and again, but it's faster to place it directly than replace the block. I'll be trying to do that more if I can. I'm just hoping this will make a satisfying time lapse for you people to watch for the video that will come out at some point. Although I have made pretty decent progress towards the next video that you guys will watch, which is not this project, so that's exciting for me and for you guys. Why not flatten the area and afterwards place the dirt? Flattening the area only needs to be done in some places, so I'm kind of ignoring it for now. But I'm also not placing dirt. I know that sounds a bit stupid, but I'm specifically only placing grass because if I place dirt and I've missed a block of mycelium, the mycelium will grow again and I'll just have to replace it. So yeah, I'm being careful to pretty much only use grass for this. But yeah, no, removing all the mycelium and then placing in grass would work, but I'm preferring, I don't know, I'm just doing it like this. This is the the method that I've chosen, and therefore it's the method that I will continue to do. Hopefully, hopefully that makes sense. Want it to, yeah, come together in a way that looks good, in my opinion. So all of this, just choke boxes, bro. Get out of my inventory. Well, I mean, I need them, but like, you know, get out my hopper. Yeah. Do some of this, because you see how when I did this first layer, I was quite careful to make it so that I could just place it all on top if I wanted to. Like here, I'm gonna replace some of this in the ground, some of this up like this. I just want to have some variety, you know. But like with terraforming, variety is almost as important as the natural look. For sure, you can make it look natural, but if it looks natural everywhere, then it starts looking unnatural again. So now I've run out of grass, I'm going to have a bit of a pause of the time lapse, and we can go back and look. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Just more green. We just need it to be greener. Greener, greener, greener. That's it. It's so simple. Like, sure, I'm sure I could try hard on this and make it look amazing and blah, blah, but no. Just needs to be green. Just needs to be green. It just needs to be a start. And then we can come back later and do the terraforming better. These areas, so if I bounce over here, this bit, I'm going to leave this like this. I'm going to terraform it, just place blocks on top. Because I kind of like these natural cliffs, and what I'm tempted to do is to have some kind of feature of these hills, whether this turns into a gorge or a valley or something like that. The problem is the scale isn't that crazy. We do have this interesting cave here, which I could turn into a full river, but, or like a full gorge through. It would be cool, but I'm just thinking about the potential of like, this is going to be an urban area. It feels like if this was a well-established urban area, then they would probably remove anything as obstructive as that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sneeze. Okay. And then we can get back to, just got to fill my inventory back up with grass, and now we can go back and continue the time lapse wherever I was up to. I actually can't remember where I was up to. Somewhere over here, right? Oh, we did all this. Okay. But the thing about this is that it will get very satisfying because each ring will get faster and faster. Oh, that was the wrong button. That's annoying. I didn't unpause it, I just finished it. Oh well, there'll be a cut in the time lapse there. Because what I want to do is have as few cuts as possible in the time lapse because it makes it really satisfying and very easy to edit, which is more important, to be honest. I'm going to leave that sand there because it's just easier. I'll deal with it later on. But when it gets super vertical like this, just following the natural terrain is so much easier than like trying to terraform it myself. I did see that Matt was on the server earlier, so we might have a return of Matt, but who knows. People are very often busy at this time on a Sunday. They don't log in quite so much as you'd expect for a Sunday, but that's alright. So it's fine. I think what I'm gonna do, oh, so awkward. Why? Okay, sure, we'll just do that. That's fine. Again, just doing it rough. Doesn't need to be perfect. I'll figure it out later. I'll make it look good. So for now, it's just about placing the blocks, getting them down, and then I'll figure out like what is happening here. Like genuinely, what is happening around these areas? Like sure, having cliffs and stuff is cool, but dang, it makes things difficult. I think for now, I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll figure it out. Like over here, this is where we can continue. Yeah, this is definitely the most awkward part of this area. Of the whole island. Valley and a river is a cool idea. I do think it's really cool, yeah. I would like to do it. It just depends on what my plans are for it. And I also want to talk to Schienenberg, who's going to be my base partner. So Schienenberg's not helping with this because Schienenberg has his own plans. The idea is that I will only grab him when there are things that I specifically want help with this build. I don't want to like swamp him and say, right, you've got to do this and this and this and this just because you agreed to help me with a few bits. How big will your base be? I'm going to fill the island, hopefully. I'm fully intending on filling the island if I can. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff to do. Because it feels so awkward if you like claim an island and then you just don't quite fill it with stuff. It looks kind of trash. So we're going to not do trash things, and instead we're going to hopefully make it look really cool by completely filling this place with a bunch of skyscrapers, but also suburban areas and like bridges and like, anything and everything that you could possibly think of. Yo, chill guy, aka Floxy, how's it going, my dude? Welcome back in. Haven't seen you here in a while. Hey, 21% cool. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Good job. I'm gonna do this. That's bad, brother. That is not bad. Just because you got one good score once doesn't mean your scores always have to be amazing. Like, that is not bad. Did anyone get 1,000 what I was going to... No. God, no. No, it's a 1 in 1,000 chance rate. Like, that's pretty crazy. Ain't nobody getting that. Or you're gonna try for it today, spam the coolness. I mean, fair enough, but like, yeah. There is a bit of a cooldown on it. So you might get scammed every now and again with it. Just not triggering. Yeah. You might have to do it a couple of times in a row to get it to remember that you exist. I don't know. I mean, it is there so you don't do it over and over and over again, but you know, it's fine. I know you people enjoy doing the coolness, so. Bro, that is the command, you're just getting scammed, I don't know. You're doing it right. I think the Nightbot just hates you today, I don't know. There it is, 761. Again, not bad, but I know you'll hate it. Yeah, whatever, let's just do this. I feel like sometimes lazy terraforming is the best kind of terraforming, because it just looks so natural. Maybe Nightbot's like me and doesn't appreciate the sweet talk. Maybe you just gotta go for it. Be persistent. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. There's karma right there. Trying to sweet talk the bot and you immediately get scammed. That's hilarious. Okay. That should be the other way around. Be like that. Okay. I mean, we're making progress with this. It's not like we're going particularly slowly, but it is a heck of a lot slower than breaking the grass. Like, this is genuinely taking so much longer than I thought it would. Like I knew it would take a while, but I thought like, you know, we'd get around a single ring in a bit. Like, you know, like this. Because like, if you're always placing that fast, it'll go super quick, but we're not always placing that many blocks that quickly, so yeah. Yeah, it's going down. I spent 200 million on Hypixel. Yes. That's a sizable amount of cash. That is more cash than I have, so yeah, wow. I'm impressed. What did you spend it on? Don't tell me you spent it on like a Midas sword or something. That'd be fun. Go to Dark Auction and spend like 500k. Or 500 mil or whatever, 200 mil. Gambling? That does it. That's a great way to lose a lot of money real quick. Yeah, that's a really good way of losing all your money. I mean, at least you're kind of aware that you're losing money. Some people seem to think, like I've seen people talk about gambling. They're like, oh my god, I earned 200 on gambling today. I'm like, oh, how much did you spend? Oh, 500. So you lost 300. Like, no, I earned 200. It's like, no, that's not the way it works. I'm sorry to say, but that ain't how it works. The power of gambling, making people forget how to do maths properly. It's great. My inventory full. Quite. I had 350, now I'm at 150. I mean, you're still rich, bro. It's not like you spent all of your money. Like, that's chill. So I'm just gonna move on from that area. So, this bit's alright, to be fair. I was gonna say it's pretty annoying, but it's actually not too bad. I sound terrible today. I don't know why. Right. Just fill all of that in. If you don't play Hypixel Scarlet, DM me. Takes too much of my time, bro. I only play it casually. It's like my my chill game, you know? Something that I do. If I've got like nothing else to do, and I just want to chill, that's what I'll do. I'll just go on and like mine mithril for a bit, or whatever. Like it's chill. It's not something that I do with people or on stream or anything like that. You get that, right? Gotta chill. Gotta chill sometimes. Is what it is. What level are you? Like 50 something? I am technically doing Iron Man, but not like seriously. I just happen to be the way that I wanted to play initially, and later learn that that's what it was. So yeah, I guess that's also a thing that's happening. Do this. That looks pretty good actually. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, so we can kind of do that. Just cover this. Technically. Okay, that's fine. Replace some ghosted. Or is this damn? Damn, that's a low level? Yeah. I know. I barely play. That's the whole point. Okay. I'll play some Ghost of Tsushima. Cool. I have no idea what that game is about. Like, obviously I've heard of it, but I have no idea what happens in the game at all. I don't know why I assumed it was some kind of like survival game, but who knows? Okay, I'm gonna put this in like this. This is easy bit, we can just go crazy on this. Not worry about it. Absolutely no thought required. Unfortunately, even though I love firefly bushes, I am destroying them all because they're just getting in the way. There will be a ton, like, I'll place like a ton back during the, like, actual creation of the build, so that should be nice. Break all this. I have run out of sprint though, which is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna pause the time lapse, and this time I'm gonna remember to unpause. Let me use stream so that okay. All good. Game is so long my ears are bleeding. How are those two correlated? But cool, I guess. I don't know. Oh no, this grass. This block is too close to the ocean. Yeah, look, if you stand on the corner of this block, it's warm ocean. Dang. Oh, mass pack. Adieu. Okay, a little bit more to do. I'm gonna unpause and keep going. Yo. Hopefully he comes over. Maybe I'll go chat to him later on. Depending on whether he's doing stuff or AFK, because Matt AFK's a lot to power the rocket shop, because his farm is atrocious. So yeah. Kind of unfortunate. But we'll see. Maybe he'll be around. Maybe he'll come over. I don't know. Also that last percent cool is pretty awful, my dude. Got scammed very hard right there. I love how you were saying earlier, like, oh my god, what a terrible score, and then you got like 164. Okay. Give the hearts in the thing, the celebration emoji. I don't even know what to call them. Like, thank you for the emojis. Like, that sounds so dumb. But I appreciate it. Okay. Gonna keep going like this. Yeah, this looks fine. One bit of sand. God, that looks so bad. It's hilarious. The grass. Dude, the grass color is so good. Like, don't get me wrong, the grass looks great, like the grass blocks look nice, but it's like, it's not even the grass block, it's everything. Everything green just looks so lush, so beautiful. Genuinely love Mushroom Islands. I very rarely build on them because obviously they're so rare. But now I've got an opportunity as part of my base plan. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so glad I chose to do this. Because I had options. Like, I didn't need to build this area. I could have built it way closer to spawn and been near people, but even though I'm going to be lonely on my island far away from everyone, this was still worth it. It's just such a beautiful area. Okay. We almost done a full loop yet? No, not even close. Oh my god. You know, something tells me that this mushroom island's rather large. Because the thing about this is that I've got plenty of time for this. I've got so much time to build this base, I am very happy to commit to doing all this terraforming now. Because, like, a smart person would be like, oh, maybe I won't finish it all, so I won't commit to all the terraforming just in case. No, I ain't doing that. I'm full committing to this terraforming. Because I know that, one, it's worth it. Just for the time lapse and the looks. Although, speaking of that, I'm just going to check that it's unpaused, because that always scares the life out of me. Just check in, make sure time-lapse is in fact running. But, how much time do you have? I actually can't say, which is kind of funny. We don't release how long the seasons are. Similar to Hermitcraft, actually, if you're familiar, they don't say how long their seasons are going to be. We're very similar. Literally the only reason for that is because we don't always know. Like, I know that sounds stupid, like, how can you not know how long the season's going to be, but we actually haven't voted on it yet. We have new people on the server now. You might have seen the announcements, but we recently added seven new people to the server. And so their opinion is also important. And we'll have to hear from them about how long they want the season to last, but even once we've decided, we unfortunately just won't say. Because things can change how long we want the season to last. There are so many factors. Like last season, the like time that it ended, we literally just arbitrarily chose on the day. Not quite on the day, but you know what I mean. Like it was, we didn't think about it that much, to be perfectly honest. We kind of just went for a number and went, yeah, that's fine. We thought about like, oh, mods and updates, and we just ended it when it felt right. And I feel like we'll do a similar thing with this season. We'll end it when it feels right. However, we are hoping that this season will be a good one. It's going to be a good season. And Matt is actually alive, which is nice. Always the question, is Matt actually alive, or is he just AFKing? But because he just slept, I know he's alive. Great. So that definitely means once we finish this ring, we can go talk to him. Can be cool. I'm gonna go say hi. Obviously, I don't want to convince him to come over and help and blah. Nah, that's mean. I'm not doing that. But you know, we can go say hi. And that's the great thing about Whimsicraft, is that there are people online. We can go say hi. It's great. It's different from hardcore, because with hardcore, I literally just have myself to talk to, which is fine. I'm happy talking to myself, but ooh, yeah, sometimes it is nice to have someone else to converse with. It does make things more fun. Right. Okay. Cool. But that's why we're all here, you know. That's why we're on Whimsicraft. There's a reason we chose to join an SMP. Great. Though I will say something that's cool about the new people is one of them in particular, Ruby, is pretty into admin, which is very exciting for me because I currently have a lot of the admin loads, so having more people interested in admin is pretty cool. In my opinion. I know that's purely selfish, but I think it is. It isn't. Okay, I think yeah, we can do this. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm just guessing the terraforming. I'm just kind of doing whatever, hoping it looks fine. But as I say, we can go back and look at it later. See what it looks like. See how terrible it is. I mean, I don't expect it to look too bad, but you never know. It's always important to have that wider look. Because sometimes you do a bit of terraforming, you look back and you just go, oh, that's like square. Which I have done in the past. I've like terraformed something, flew out, and it's like a cube. I'm like, oh, okay then. Cool. That's great. I'm so glad I spent all that time terraforming for it to just look like a square. Okay, cool. Or it's just like a triangle. I'm like, well, never mind then, I guess. Time to re-terraform the whole thing. I'm gonna take some advantage of the land here. These little patches of sand I'm gonna leave for now because I don't 100% know what I want to do with them. Oh yeah, this is the bit where it's like the grass color is slightly different because it's ocean. Which is a shame that the ocean chunks actually have the bad grass color. Maybe that's an excuse to make that a much bigger beach area. Make the sand much more dominant. Take advantage of the grass color or lack of grass color. It always feels so sad getting rid of the grass because it looks so good. Although it does look like we're going to need to sleep. Although Matt may sleep for us. When it gets to night, Matt may sleep and get rid of the rain. He's online. Seems reasonable to think that he would. Hopefully, 87%. Yikes, bro! You got scammed so hard. For what is potentially your first roll, I can't remember. That's a pretty poor score. I'd definitely re-roll that, my dude. You look cool on that. Right. So this area here is pretty weird. I'm gonna re-terraform it slightly. Even though I'm supposed to just be following the contours of the land and not bothering with it. But like that. Definitely needed that just little change. That little improvement. Okay. Okay, we've almost made it round the loop. 640, that's not bad. It's at least average, my dude. It's at least average, because yeah, that's all we want to strive for. As long as you're above average, that's great. I think I said this last stream, but imagine being above average in everything that you do. That'd be sick. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm pretty good at a lot of things. I'm pretty good at streaming. I'm pretty good at doing Minecraft stuff. But imagine if I was above average at everything. Like, that would be sick. I wonder how much of a curse it would be to be average at everything. Like, you can never be better than... You can never be, like, really good at something. You can only be slightly better than average. I think that would be really interesting. What is happening with this terraforming here, then? I mean, it looks trash, but I think if I just do it myself, we can kind of sort it out. Yeah, I think that's been solved. Yeah, that looks fine. Happy with that. It would cool, but it would suck. Yeah, exactly. Like, it would kind of suck with things that you enjoy. Like, just barely being above average at, like, shooter games or whatever. You could never be good. Like, you can never master anything. But it would be cool to be really good at everything. Like, being above average at stuff that you'd never attempted would be pretty cool. Like, for me, that would be like... I'd like to be, like, above average at, like, art and textiles. That's something that I've never done, like, to any standard. Like, sure, technically I've done textiles before in, like, class and stuff, but I don't mean that. I mean, like patching up, doing patchwork and stuff like that. That would be really cool to be average at. I'm going to have quite a lot of mycelium by the end of this. Like, even though I'm not mining very much... Oh, wow, that was exactly a stack. That is so sad. Okay. Like, even though I don't have exactly a stack... Oh, there's something there. Like, where? There it is. Where's my partially done shulker? 727. Nice. I'm going to go say hi to Matt. Fly into that pillar and die. That would be great. Where is Matt? Oh, Matt's at his base. I thought he'd be over by the shopping district. I don't know why. Matt. He just went AFK, that's hilarious. Oh, Rock's on that. Sick. Where is Rock? Even further away. Oh, Rock's at the other project area. Fair enough. I'm good at most things besides gaming and singing. That's funny, because those are the two things that I'd consider myself best at. Like, those are the two things that I've put the most time into in my whole life, I would say. But yeah, Matt literally went AFK like seconds before I went and said hi, which is a little annoying, but, you know, is what it is. That's what I got. I did say that he might be AFK, and he absolutely was. 108. Bro, you're getting scammed so hard right now. That's crazy. That was a bit of wasted grass there. Oh. It's fine. I'm allowed to waste some of it. It's not like I've got 8 shulkers of it. Right. Cool. I didn't actually say hi to Rock. That helps. 445. 455. Bro. Nothing above average. Go, bro. Go. Get a good score. Get like 800. Okay. Well, we're just getting up to the pillar now here. See this? This pillar? This is one of the pillars that me and Fern built. It's actually been a little while since we built them. I say that, it hasn't actually been that long. Been, what, a few weeks? Can't have been that long. I don't know. Something along those lines. 4222! That is such a shame. Getting so scammed right now. Hope you're scoring brews, my dude. Ooh. I love it. I love the slash coolness, because it feels like gambling, but there's nothing on the line. I mean, actually, the only thing on the line, really, with it, is your existing score. Because I always think of it like you're only as cool as your last coolness score. And so, like, if you roll like 800 and you try for a better score and you get like 200, then you're back down to 200, you gotta try again. And there we go. That is one more layer done. That is sick. Okay, I'm gonna hit finish on that, because having lots of long recordings is kind of bad. Now, whoa, 963. Nice one, nice one. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, it's just a 2-block wide ring now, instead of 1 block wide. Nice. Okay, we are making smashing progress. So what do I need to do now? I need to do another layer, I guess. Like, we have so much grass. I don't know why I got quite so much grass as this last time, but yeah, I'm gonna go sleep to get rid of this rain. Yeah, just because it only took 9 tries. I mean, statistically, that does add up. When you think about it, it does add up. In here. Actually, I don't want to sleep. You know why I don't want to sleep? It's because I want to do the phantom advancement at some point. So yeah, gotta be a thing, I guess. Okay, cool. Yeah, this big area over here is gonna be really cool. Like this hilly bit, this is probably where all my skyscrapers are gonna go. But these flat bits over here, this might be the suburban area, to be honest. Like big flat American, you know, like in America they have the big flat suburban areas. I feel like this is like the perfect example of that. And then over here, this is where things get more interesting because it's a bit more cliffy and interesting. We have the skyscrapers here. And then over here is like where the city kind of begins. This is where the highway will be. Because this is supposed to be like a highway bridge. Over here, I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm very tempted to make it more industrial. I almost died then. If I was looking the other direction, I would have taken kinetic damage against that. However, talking about that, my elytra needs repairing, so I'm going to quickly go to the Guardian farm. Do that. Riptide really does make things easier, doesn't it? Very good. Okay, I missed the gardening farm. Here it is. Whee! Hopefully it's working. Because sometimes it just switches itself off for fun. I'm going to get the other sword though. The sword has fire aspect on it. It's good because it means that we get cooked fish. Okay, apparently there's already XP here. And that has looked at his computer. Crazy. Oh. Oh, Guardians. Yeah. So this is literally the whole Guardian farm. The Guardians just kind of spawn in these few chunks, get washed up through the scaffolding, and then eventually make their way into the portals. And then they all appear next to me. It's great. You can see here I repair my gear. My elytra's repaired, but this farm is so good, I'm going to repair the rest of my gear too. Come on. There they are. Whee! Perfect. The thorns from the guys is so annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, easy, we get cooked cod out of the farm. Great. And in that chest there should be something here though. Sick. Oop. Love how efficient the farm is. It's genuinely crazy, like one swing. One swing is just so many levels. It's great. I'm gonna sit here and collect though, because I do need some levels. Ooh. So that, over there in the corner, is a new feature that we're trying out, where people in Discord can talk to us in the game. Which basically means that, yeah, Musha can talk to us while he's at the gym. Glow ink should easier to acquire. Bro, they're literally in every cave. I don't know what rules do you have to follow in the server? That's a really good question, actually. I think this is a cool learning experience for people with servers. So, I'm technically like the head of admin for this server, technically. Although I didn't write the rules. The previous head wrote the rules. The rules are very interesting because the rules are much more relaxed than you'd think. So, our rules basically boil down to this is a server for like mature people to play and make videos. And what that means is that if you do something that prevents people from doing that, that's annoying. And so we kind of agree to like gentleman's rules. We just kind of play in the way that's objectively correct. Sure, we have some specific rules about like content, family-friendly content, stuff like that, but that's not that big of a deal. It's more about enjoying the game, playing with each other, having fun. And if you can't do that, then don't come on the server. But this Discord thing is really interesting. So these like name colors are the colors of people's names in Discord. And obviously this is their Discord like name. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna build the next layer now. Stop yapping. Slight diversion, but you know. Oh, so Rock used black ink on dark signs and it's impossible to read, but if you use glow ink, then it makes it grey. Or it's changed. What? I think they changed signs and inks, now it's very hard to see. Really. This might not be what they're referring to. Maybe it's over in the other place. Unless it's this, but that's fine. I don't know. Whatever. I probably should have said hi to Rock while I was there. Oh well. I do need to get back to building. Yeah, we'll get back to it. Where did I start building last time? I just feel like I want to do nice rings, but I never remember where I start placing. I think we'll just start here. Another ring. That's an X. That's not very helpful. repairing my tools and messing up my hotbar. That's great. Well done, mate. I think some of this I'm not going to take all the way up to the wall. But yeah, as you can see, as the like place gets less steep, makes it much easier to place the blocks in. Like, because if I can avoid placing a block, then it's just faster. It's just so much faster. So, you're playing with a PC? I am playing on PC. Yeah. I assume you can hear my keyboard because last time I was looking through my footage, you could. But unfortunately, there's actually not a whole lot I can do about that. My keyboard is just loud. Yeah. I also do, like, press the keys pretty hard on my keyboard. It's just a product of not learning to type properly, so... and having terrible keyboards in my past. So, yeah. But do all light sources and blocks melt snow? Snow layers. Yeah. Yeah, they do. It is pretty annoying to light up areas when you're using snow layers. I think what we did with the Christmas district last season, obviously that's where we used a lot of snow layers. We just didn't bother lighting it up, and everyone got blown up by creepers. Great. Yeah, I don't think there's a workaround. Someone who's played Minecraft for a while might know, but pretty sure there's nothing we can do about it. But, oh well. It is what it is. Just gonna pull that in because it's easier. Don't know what's happening here, but sure, just like fill it in, whatever. Do this. Gee, considering I'm working in layers, I might want to go back and do. Actually, no, I won't. It's fine. The sun is rising. Let's go. I'm actually keeping the rain, which the thing about the rain is that it's really ugly, but it is also kind of good because it means I don't have to use rockets. I had 18 rockets. Okay, I had 18 rockets at the beginning of the stream, and I've only used 2. One by mistake. But yeah, actually that is a good test to make sure that my audio setup worked. If you guys actually heard that rocket, because the rockets are nice and loud. Actually, the Trident is super loud. Like if you're gonna hear something, you're gonna hear that. That's the thing that's kind of annoying. I don't know like what sound setting it is to make Tridents quieter, so yeah, I don't know. Well, sure I'll figure it out eventually, or just deal with the super loud. Okay, I think just a bit less steep. Go around this, nice and simple. Yeah, I am working through this grass extraordinarily slowly at the moment. Like when we get up on top, we'll run through the grass at like light speed. 100%. Another try on the coolness. Ooh, what are we gonna get? 100%. If you've never done coolness before, you'd think that was great, but unfortunately it's out of 1,000, so yep. Yikes moment right there. Oh well. Better luck next time, I guess. I'm very happy with how this terraforming is going, to be honest. It's going much better than I thought it would be. Thought we'd be stuck doing it for years, but it looks like it's only going to take months, so yeah. No, but in all seriousness, I'm quite enjoying this terraforming at the moment. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. God. My voice completely destroyed. That's crazy. What mod pack are you using? Good question. It is a selection of mods from a variety of sources. I will give you a full rundown of my mods in a second. Because I use a custom mod pack that I have made for Whimsicraft. As you may or may not know, Whimsicraft is Vanilla Plus, which means we don't use a ton of mods. But if I go here, this is a thing for armor stands. This is a thing for creative building, optimizations. Better F3 is this. So yeah, that's cool. Chat heads, chat animations, blah blah blah. MFETF, I don't really use those. More stuff for optimization. Flashback, which is what I'm using record. Free cam, fly around, gamma for making things bright so you can see. Shaders, dynamic lights for when I'm not using shaders. Some other optimizations. This mod menu, history, mouse tweaks, blah, blah, ping, Jokerbox, voice chat, sodium, most important one. Sound physics, which I've got turned off at the moment, and status and zoomify. So yeah, not a bad collection of mods, I would say. It's not a ton of mods, but it's enough for me to enjoy the game without it being like a modded server. Because we are Vanilla Plus, after all. Hopefully that was a pretty helpful but speedier. Can you just send me the mod pack? I mean, yeah, if you want. I'll like put it on my Discord server or something, see as like a download. It's not that hard to do. I can do that. I don't know why you want it. It's an incredibly generic mod pack that is specifically built for me. If I send it to you though, it'll be a modrinth.mr pack. If you're familiar with those, basically it just means that you'll get some resource packs along with it too. My custom resource pack plus some vanilla tweak stuff that you can switch on or off if you want. Obviously I can't do that right now, but yeah, I'll send that to you. Or I'll put it on the Discord. I won't send it to you personally, but I'll put it on the Discord. And so, yeah. Cool, I guess. Oh, what is happening with this terraforming roll? I genuinely don't know what I've done here. Makes no sense. Okay. Sure. That'll do. That'll do. I'll leave it like that. It's fine. I think I'm just gonna have to copy what's happening here with these blocks. Anyway, I can make it look fine. I think. Then those blocks are too high up for me to want to bother to deal with right now. When? At the end of stream, when I have time. Dude, I can't just like I'll just like send you stuff in the middle of stream, bro. Unless you specifically need it right now for something that you're doing, but like somehow I highly doubt that to be the case. I want to make this a proper cliff edge, so I'm gonna bring the grass up pretty close. But pretty flat. I'm not gonna like arc it up, I'm just gonna keep it flat. Use the cliff that we've got. So kind of be like this, pushing up against. But it needs to be way flatter than that. Wanna play Minecraft? Is Sunday having a look game? Okay. Cool. Sorry, I'm streaming. Can't pause the whole stream to upload a mod pack. But you know, you don't have to play with a mod pack, right? You can just play Minecraft. No one needs mods. Just enjoy the game, just boot it up, vanilla launcher, doesn't matter. Or just go on Modrinth and download Fabulously Optimized. It's just as good. You don't need this pack. Be fine. I believe in you, dude. You can enjoy Minecraft without mods. Unless your PC is like absolutely awful. In which case, just get fabulously optimized resource pack on Modrinth. But like, what time is it there? It is currently 2:53 in England. Can't remember what your time zone you're in, Tugton. Never remember everyone. Obviously, the people who turn up to chat all the time are like my friends. Like I know their time zones, but I don't know all you people's. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna move on from this bit. Finish that out. Because the really important thing with this is making sure I don't miss a block. That would be the worst if I miss a block. I'm like not able to say it's finished without every single block being changed to grass. What time is it by you, Thugton? Don't remember what time zone you are, because it's currently currently in UTC or GMT, whichever name you prefer for it, time zone. Because we're back in winter time. Hate summertime and winter time. Is this just me? Like, it genuinely annoys me how much, like, how terrible daylight savings is. Awful. Lundy, hello. How's it going? Oh, there was someone. Maybe. Soul lanterns, because they are dim. I have to take care of my nephew. Yikes. But yeah. Again, people are taking advantage of the new feature that we've got with the Discord thing. We are a little bit less careful in Discord with swearing, so that could be an interesting thing that may happen. But thankfully, it's not happened yet. But we'll see. It's definitely an entertaining change. I don't know if we'll keep it just because it's a little bit annoying, but we'll see. We'll see what people think of it. 69%, not bad, not bad. I can swear, and you'll get banned. Even though there aren't mods today, I still have the power to ban you, Lundy. Like, this is... I can swear and get banned. Like, great. Swear away, but you'll never be able to talk in this chat ever again. So, you know. I don't do unban requests, you know. Once you're banned, you're banned. Permanent, I don't care. That's why I'm pretty reluctant to ban people. Because it's permanent. No, it sounds a bit mean, but that is the way it is. Is it considered modded if I had like warden tools and armor? Yes, absolutely. So the way that it works, for those unfamiliar, Minecraft servers generally have 3 categorizations. They have well, 4 categorizations. They have true vanilla, which is very rare. You will very, very rarely come across a true vanilla server. Most people use mods purely for optimization purposes. There's a mod called Chunky that we use a lot that essentially allows us to make the beginning of a server's life much less laggy. Stuff like that, all servers use. So true vanilla is very rare, and so like just playing with your friends, like whatever it's called, whatever that thing is called. Eternus is often true vanilla, but yeah, no. Then you have semi-vanilla, which is what Whimsicraft is. Whimsicraft is semi-vanilla. That means that we use a very small amount of optimization mods, plus a couple of recording and quality of life changes. Shaders also fall in that category. Then you have semi-vanilla. Semi-vanilla is a level up from vanilla plus. Semi-vanilla will often include bigger mods. For example, like sitting mods or emote mods would come under that classification. Plus some other small changes, like for example, emerald armor mods might be considered to be a semi-vanilla mod. And then you have modded. Modded often includes mod packs. You know, like create mod is a great example. That's obviously in trend at the moment. And the dino mod, fossils and archaeology, would be considered to be a full mod. So yeah, those are the server classifications. From your description, wardens, that sounds pretty modded. It might be semi-vanilla, but yeah, calm down. I mean, you can't just like threaten to swear in my chat. Like, this is a family-friendly space. Like, come on, you know this, Lundy. You've been here before. Like, you know the way that this works. I've already had to threaten to ban you once. Like, come on, you know how it works around these parts. This is not your first rodeo, I guess, if you want to call it that. Did I just not bother doing this bit with the extra grass? Okay, sure, whatever. I just like didn't do the grass here, like at all. Ow, get out of here. Stupid drown, bro. It's gonna be the biggest problem here. Because mobs don't spawn on mushroom islands, drowns spawn like absolute crazy. Like they spawn way more because there's nothing else taking up the mob cap. I will also do a lot of caving around these parts. It's very, very good to cave around mushroom islands. They're very safe, so it can be worth it to go caving. It's not my fault that you're old. I don't know how being old has anything to do with it. I'm also not that old, but you can call me old. I know you're young, so fine calling me old, whatever. Classic. Oh wow, we're almost on the flat area up here. That's crazy. I'm super happy about that. I didn't know that. Let's go. We're actually making progress, chat. I can't believe it. Isn't that insane? Actually making progress. Wild. Unbelievable. Feels so annoying that I have to just replace all these blocks because it just wouldn't work otherwise. So sad. The server feels very peaceful. It is. It is. That is the entire point. We are whimsical. I feel like a part of being whimsical is being peaceful. Like, sure, sometimes we troll, we have fun. Day's a massive troll, one of the new members, but I love it. It adds so much life to the server. Without it being horrible and toxic and all of those things that Whimsicraft isn't. So yeah. 666, I'm saying. That's kind of funny, actually. That's kind of funny. Oh, also, by the way, one of the reasons why I'm not leaving any dirt behind, like anytime I accidentally create any dirt, I always replace with grass. The reason why? Mycelium actually has a slight preference to grass when growing. The like growth speed is like slightly higher, and that means that I have to place it, otherwise the mycelium will grow instead of the grass. So yeah, it's an important thing that I have to do here. I wouldn't normally have to do. Like normally when I'm terraforming, I barely care about the grass, but here it's essential. Wait, so are you doing this? That's a really helpful statement. Question. Wait, so are you doing this? What am I supposed to answer? What are you referring to? I'm going to assume you mean covering the entire mushroom island in grass, and the answer is yes, I will be covering the whole thing in grass. Not today. It will take a lot longer than that. But yeah, I'm just going to try and fill this in to some extent. Time to back up. Rock's still around. That rock is still around. Okay, cool. Malicious wisdom is not wasted. Yeah. The problem is that for Rock's build, the soul lanterns just don't quite look as good as the normal lanterns, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah. Also, I'm barely caring about this terraforming. I'm just gonna going for it. Gonna place them. Sea lanterns. Sea lanterns absolutely will destroy all the snow rock, but okay. He'll realise it eventually. It's chill. Might have to go for soul torches. Oh, is what it is. Let's go. Hello. Good to see you, Knight. How's it going? Oh, spamming the slash coolness. 693554. Hey, that's not bad. Not bad selection, people. Not bad selection. Doing good. It's great to hear. Great to hear. I'm wasting so many rockets. Well, let's go. I'm going to move my grass to not at the end, so I don't place rockets by accident. Immediately almost scrolled across to the rockets and placed something. Okay. Shopping with my youngest brother just came back. Ah, okay. Cool. I hope you were able to find where you were looking for. I don't know. But yeah, we're making really good progress with this right now. Super happy with how much grass we've been able to place in such a short time. The advantages of butterfly clicking can make things faster. It's funny how most people learn butterfly clicking for like PvP and stuff like that. I learned it to place blocks better. Okay, I'm gonna re-terraform this. I don't like how this looks. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna make this flat. Yeah, that's fine. It's just annoying me how it looked, so changing it up. Okay, I generally aren't changing the 111. Bruh, what a scam. What a scam. Yeah, no, I generally don't change up the terraforming too much if I can help it around these parts, but for this bit I have. Just purely because I want to, I don't know. There's another bit there of the ocean where it's all grey. Grass looks terrible. Fine. I think I'm just going to leave this like this for now and I'll fill the rest in later. So yeah, we'll just continue. Fine. Hey, 645, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. 645, bro, I can't read. 654. Nice. I will take it. Yeah. Done a very uneven amount of grass in different places. 883, wow. Monday, I'm a gangster. Somehow I doubt that. I'm not trying to be rude, but I feel like that's potentially not true. Considering you're chatting in a Minecraft YouTube channel, I'm gonna say that's potentially not true. Just a small guess. Just a small guess. 562. Dang, everyone's been getting scammed today. We had one good score. I think Thugton got like 962. That's been like the only good score of the day. Oh, getting a bit too lazy with the terraforming there. That looked pretty bad. Fine though. Fill it in. Correct our mistakes. That looks good. Happy with that. 382. Dang. Not by 8%. To be fair, as long as you're going up, you'll get to 1,000 eventually. Grass. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Dirt. Grass. There we go. Where I'll place these two. Then so I can just place them like this. Oh. Left myself some space there on the last run round to put stuff in. You can't spam /coolness, by the way. If you try, it just won't work, so have some patience. You know, just wait, it's still. Technically, you could spam it to get ahead of someone, but don't, because I'll ban you for spamming, like, or Nightmare will. It's nice here now, but, you know. Like, come on. Come on. Come on, people, come on. Oh, wrong book. Do this. Another. Cool. Who's been watching the Minecraft? Minecraft season 11 is now started. What are people thinking about it? No, Knight doesn't really watch it too much, but what do I use? Have you had J2O before? I have. I love J2O. It's my favorite thing to get in a pub because I don't drink. But no, particularly the apple and raspberry J2O, the red one, absolutely incredible. Might be one of my favorite soft drinks of all time. I love it, but it's so unhealthy. I don't have it too much. That's always the dilemma with J2O. It's lovely, but it is just sugar. Like, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna do the terraforming like this. I think. Like that, and then stuff. Replace. Okay. I hate that one. I love the orange and passion fruit. Yeah. I quite like. I don't know. I feel like I just don't like the orange ones quite so much. The mango one is good though. The mango one is good too, but yeah. I think you said your favorite is probably the one that I like the least. But they are all pretty good. Like, let's be real, it's fruit juice. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But yeah, that one is probably my least favorite. We're opposites. Yep, we are indeed. Let's do this. Oh, this cliff edge around here is kind of awkward. I don't know why on the last run it was fine. Oh, because I was just doing this lower bit, but it kind of sucks. Okay. Because I've just got to sit and replace it all. There's no, like, easy terraforming here. It's just break and replace everything. Scam. Okay, we're gonna do this bit up here. It feels so high up. So dumb. Like I'm terraforming the middle of the island first. Like, why? Okay, wait, this bit's easier though. Although we got some stuff that we can place. Okay. This is a slight improvement. Kind of move past the bad bit. Well, yeah, Lundy once again proving there is no gangster energy in that direction. Okay, I'm gonna just freehand this terraforming real quick. Not gonna follow the contours of the land for that. Sometimes it's better to not. You can just get a much better look if you do it yourself. On the tight cliff edges, it's often better to just go with what the generation is, because often it's the most natural look you can get, really. Like, sure, you can go in and like change one block, but honestly, it's easier to just not. Yeah, I'm gonna just cover that. Like, started with a bit of detailed terraforming, like, I'm not doing. What am I doing? There we go. Okay. That was a joke. I love my gazebo. I don't know why, but that suddenly reminded me of that Tom Scott Plus video when he went and talked to Beardy Man and made a song about gazebos. Or had a lyric in a song about gazebos. I very much doubt that any of you have ever seen that video, but I kind of love it. I'm talking about my build work. Yeah, I don't know, that's just what popped into my mind. But yes, no, that build is really, really nice. Like, genuinely, I love that build so much. It's great. I may steal it. I may steal it. Or take heavy inspiration from it. Because I'm going to build parks here. It's like the perfect opportunity to build gazebos. And yours is pretty amazing, not gonna lie. Pretty great. Got the rest of this grass out. Okay. Either way, progress is steady and fast, which is amazing. That combo doesn't always appear at the same time, so yeah. Go ahead, let's go. I will obviously credit you. If I do end up taking very heavy inspiration from it, but maybe I'll completely redesign a gazebo. Either way, I don't know. It'd be cool. Maybe I'll even get you to help me. I don't know. Inspirational. Inspirational. That's what I can say with that, I think. Etho would be proud. What are you even talking about, Misha? Want to get rid of torch spam? Ah, there we go. That's the thing about the old Discord chat, is they don't know how long ago the messages were sent, so I'm saying it like, what are you even referencing? Scrolling back in chat. Kind of sucks, but it's also kind of funny. Okay, sure, we'll do this a little bit unnatural. Discord, yeah, so we have a new feature on Whimsicraft that we're trying out. So apparently Fern switched it off, and it still didn't switch off, so that's great. So yes, the Discord thing is a thing now. So basically, Fern and Crumb and Moosh are talking in Discord. In a Discord channel, it's being automatically replayed into Minecraft. It's pretty cool. It's a little annoying, but can also be quite fun. So we're going to leave it for a week. We're going to see how we like it. And I guess you'll find out next stream whether we kept it or not. Private Discord? Yeah, this is private Discord. The private Discord chat. You can see Fern's nickname in the private Discord. All that stuff. No one's got weird nicknames in the private Discord, thankfully. So yeah, that's great. But yeah, this is a feature that we're trying out. Yeah, as you can see, some people are not fans. But that's fine. That's why we're trying it out, seeing what people think. So far the verdict is kind of annoying, but also funny, so it's kind of a dilemma. Yeah, I don't know what they're actually talking about. It's chill. Whatever. Always nice trying to find new things to do and improve at. Whether we can make the game experience more fun for everyone involved. Also, yes, Monday I am deliberately ignoring that message you sent because, oh. Yeah, but that means you can't do spoilers or swears at all. But it's one specific channel night, so it's not like we're leaking the whole Discord. Like, this is one specific channel that I actually have muted. So it's a little different. Yeah, no, this isn't the whole Discord. That would be insane. Yeah, this is not all Discord leaks. But yeah, that's not a bad coolness from Joe there. 695, not bad, not bad. Yeah, no, we have one dedicated channel for it that Fern set up. So hopefully it, I genuinely, I haven't made up my mind about it yet. Like, the ability to talk is kind of cool, but also it can kind of spam the chat a little bit, especially when recording and streaming and stuff. It can be a little annoying. But yeah, as I say, we'll wait, we'll find out, we'll see what people think of it. And if everyone hates it, we'll get rid of it. What it is, that's the whole point. It's a trial. Trial phase is trial phase. The whole point. But figuring things out. What is happening here with this terraforming? I have no idea. That would be chaos. Oh yeah, no. General chat would be not a good thing to share. I'm not saying we're like weird in general chat, but like, yikes. Still on the fence, so yeah. Do I have streaming? Yeah, I do have streaming set up. Look at the tab screen, it's so cool, like the purple and the green in the tab screen. It's so sick. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna change all of this out for grass, I think. It'll look nice as a little lifted splat. I don't know what to call it. Everyone's undecided about it. Yeah. Are you not tired of placing blocks? It's my whole life. I do this constantly. I don't know what people are talking about. Chat, I'm not looking at chat too much. Not stream chat, but like game chat. I don't know what they're yapping about. I'm going to flatten this out a little bit. I'm going to make it a pretty broad flattened area. Go around here. Do this, kind of fill it in. But yeah, we do have a meeting in a few hours, so we can discuss. Eat? No, thanks. I don't really need to. There are no mobs here. I'll be chill, but like, yeah, it's fine. 1 and 4 hunger. I won't starve to die. Actually, Whimsicraft is on hard mode, so I would starve theoretically, but we're fine. Promise I'll be alright. Re-terraform this slightly. Honestly, it makes no sense. Like, I just communicate with them with the game in Discord, but don't you want that separate? Because then the people who already go on the game will just type in there. That's an interesting point. That's actually not quite why. We actually wanted it so that people could engage. The active people could engage when they're like out. The inactive people don't talk in it anyway, so it's fine. It doesn't pull people away from the game. There's a genuine concern. But yeah, no, it's actually not what's currently happening. It doesn't pull people away from the game in the slightest. What we're more concerned about is the chat spam. We actually find it works quite well for general communication and stuff like that, but anyway, swap that out. Okay, not bad. This doesn't look too terrible. I'm not 100% a fan of this bit yet, but I'll figure it out because it's going to be like HoloLand, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think the main question is whether it's worth it. You know? Like, it's cool, but is the gimmick worth having around? It does also make it significantly easier to spy on people. Because the now we can see what people are saying. I did have a concern that it would be kind of useless because most people just talk in voice chat, but you think right now people aren't really talking in voice chat. Makes people feel more connected because there's that option to talk outside of the game. Like Moosh can kind of talk to us in the server while he's at work and stuff like that. I think that's the main thing. Is like it increases engagement of people who aren't around, who want to be. But it does also make things a little tricky. Don't know why I'm doing this bit of terraforming so like thick, but it's fine. I'm figuring it out. Okay, cool. And we've reached a pillar. Finish out, bro. It's not that hard to decide if you're going to leave it or not. It absolutely is hard to decide because we need to make a decision between fun and practicality. And that decision is the core of all decisions that we make in Whimsicraft. Fun versus practicality is one of the most difficult things to pick between. Maybe I don't know how much experience you have, like in servers doing meetings. I'm often the lead of the meeting, and it's my job to find that balance, to talk to everyone, bring all their opinions together, and find the balance between fun and practicality. Because at the end of the day, this is a server for recording. A lot of us are recording a lot. And so that means that if there are things that significantly impede recording, like chat constantly being spammed, that makes things really difficult. However, it's a lot of fun. It makes playing the game more fun. And that's monumentally important for a server's longevity. If people aren't having fun on the server, then what is the point? What is the point of the server existing if people aren't having fun? And if I can make it more fun, then that's great. But I also need to be super careful. So hopefully that kind of answers your question about why this is such a difficult decision to make. But yeah, just leave it. There are more pros and cons. We haven't discussed it. We don't know that yet. We haven't talked to everyone. We haven't gathered opinions. Making rash decisions like that is the reason why servers fail. Because we don't make rash decisions. We sit, we discuss. You know, we've had like 3-hour meetings before about stuff. Like this is, in my opinion, the difference between Whimsicraft and other servers. Is that we care so much about everything. We discuss every detail. And if we don't, we as a team feel unsatisfied. I am going to take a small break though. Oh, what is Lundy saying? Alright, I'm going to see you nothing now. Alright, see ya. Can you delete that message now? I appreciate it. Don't say that again, I'll ban you. Alright, bye. Say bye back. I'm literally talking about something. Not looking at chat. Okay, I need to clear my inventory real quick. New person. Always nice seeing the new people log in. It still feels kind of weird seeing a new name in the chat. But yeah. Avery. Yep, that is Avery. Avery does not have a matching username. I think 100 deaths. When did Avery get 100 deaths? I swear it was 90 something last time I looked. I think we should pool together some money and buy Avery a better account name, or descriptive account name. But I don't know, I quite like it. 96 last time. How do you remember that night? Genuinely, how do you remember that? What is going on? Yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. I just wanted to take 5 seconds to breathe before we continue the terraforming. Wanted to take a breather, but we can get straight back on with it. How I don't burn out. I remember random things. I know, but that's absurd. Oh, because it was on Fern's stream, right? That's right. For some reason, I thought that you'd remembered that from Sunday, from last Sunday, when obviously you hadn't. Something stupid. But yeah, even so, remembering from phone stream is crazy. What? What is... Wait, you can do that? You can add people on it? I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. Okay. She was on phone stream? Yeah, that's right. I didn't know you could add people on it. That's an interesting development, I guess. Right. I wanted to play. Yeah. We're actually making insanely good progress with this grass. I'm super happy. Because once we get past the steep bits, it just gets so much easier. Like doing that flat bit, it'll take us like 10 seconds. Boom. Go over. Spam click it all in. It'll take such a short amount of time. Great. Bro. Well, I guess Will is here too. Yeah. This is the danger of the chat, is like you can just sit and yap in it for ages and just fill the whole chat up with yap. What would it look like if you add someone that's on the server? What, you mean like this? So Rox used at motion. I'm pretty sure. I will check, but I'm pretty sure in Discord that works. If I pause this, go across here real quick, have a look. If I go in here, yeah, the at actually works. So even though Rock typed that in the game, the at actually works. If they atted you, oh, if they did at Stoby in the Discord on the game, I think it would look like this. I think it would just look like that. Either way, yeah, it looks the same. It just looks the same, and it pings both ends. Cool. I don't know if I'd use it necessarily. Might use it if the server's crashing at Finn, but it's kind of my job. The server's crashing is probably my fault. But yeah, it is interesting, and I do have DMs, which I am going to quickly look at just in case they are important. Do this. Bro. Go back. Who is messaging me as Moosh? Oh, I've got to reply to Moosh. Actually, give me a second, chat. I'm going to give you this screen. There we go. Okay, cool. That's sorted. Oh, I've closed OBS. That's smart. Well, I didn't close it, but I minimized it. Okay, right. Let's get back to it. I just Misha sent me a very important question. I had to make sure I replied to for him, because it was a question about members. Always important to reply. It's just like that. Hopefully he sees it. But anyway, let's get back to it. I don't know why I didn't bother filling any of that grass in, but fine, I guess. I'm just being stupid. As always. What is going on here? I just didn't fill it in. Okay, cool. I had a peak session at 4 AM today. Gonna be on a stream till one of the great people, then we didn't in the end. We completed an hour and 45 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad. Sounds pretty fun. 4 AM would kill me though. The latest I did recently was I did a challenge thing where I had to stay up till 2:30 for it. But I've been eliminated from that, so I'd have to. Thankfully, I don't have to do that anymore. Well, it's also ended, but you know, like yesterday, I would have had to have gone very, very, very late. So I'm glad I didn't have to do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is looking fine. this bit over here is not looking so fine though. But, like, do this or something. Oh, that worked amazingly well. It's because Cake and... Oh, I didn't know General Alex was in Cake's time zone. For some reason I thought he was American. Or like, Indo. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's cool. Yeah. Actually had, actually Dre is Indonesian, so... Yeah. They're like time zones that they can make is really interesting, because my afternoon streams, like this stream is actually really good for Indonesian time, because it's like, they're like evening after school. So it's actually like insanely good for them for watching. Oh, there he is. Were you like lurking until I said Indonesia, or did you happen to pop in at the exact correct time? Matter of fact, it's 90. Okay. I don't know if that was deliberately a pun, but that was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I don't know why I'm sticking around this bit of terraforming so much. I need to move on. Do other bits. You popped in at exactly the correct time. Great. That is hilarious. Yeah. Does General Alex do videos and stuff as well, or is he just Twitch? That's not Twitch. Friend of Cakes and yeah. Does? Ah, cool. This sucks, just having to replace it all because I can't do it any other way. Such a scam, dude, it wastes so much time. Also, breaking mushrooms uses up a surprisingly large amount of time. If they're in the way and I have to break them. Obviously these ones aren't too bad because I just break the blocks underneath them. I know. Either way, progress is good around these parts. Promo? Yeah. Mods are allowed to self-promo or promo other people, I don't care. Mods are cool people. They get special privileges. That's the way it works around these parts. I mean, I read mod messages like 20% less, but like, you know. Go back to 2. Yeah. No. This is the kind of... You guys are getting like an insight into what the Whimsicraft private Discord is like. It's great. How to be mod? You have to be able to effectively communicate in English. Like already, like do stuff with the rules, and like yeah, you have to like tell people about the rules yourself without me telling you to, and like basically be a mod without already being a mod, and then without already being a mod, and then I'll consider it. That's what Nightmare did. Nightmare just started being a mod for me, like, without even me asking, and I was like, well, okay, cool. That's also what Taki and Fern did to earn those. Fern, Fizzy. So yeah, that's how you get mod. It's the same for everyone. Even the Whimsies have to follow those rules if they want to be mods. None of them have earned mod yet, but yeah, mod for so many people now. Oh, my recording was paused. What a scam. Okay. I don't know how long that was paused for. Oh well. Is what it is. It's fine. I'll just cry myself to sleep. I genuinely have no idea how long it was paused for. Oh well. I'm not like gonna go back and change it, like that just sucks. Don't know. Making sure I'm taking advantage of not needing to mine every block. So here I do have to, because it wouldn't look terrible if I didn't. I mod for so many people now. Yeah. You do mod for a diabolical amount of people. But, you know, you earned it rightfully. And it's very funny when you have to mod like 4 people at the same time. Also, Dre, like, breaking the rules by randomly talking in Indonesian is not a great way of becoming... I don't mind because I trust you and all of that stuff because you've been around forever, but, like, technically, you shouldn't really be talking in Indonesian too much. You know. Any tips for the Math Olympiad? I'm joining one. Oh, sick. I did the Math Olympiad too. I don't know if it's the same one, but basically, it's really important for the Olympiad. You need to have a really deep knowledge of a lot of areas of maths. And then you need to, depending on the rules, because some of them are like, oh yeah, if you get a question wrong, you lose marks. Don't submit an answer unless you're confident, because that is like a one-way ticket to failing. So yeah, do that. But also, it's really important to know a lot of maths and just really have that super deep knowledge of a lot of different areas of maths. And you should be good. I believe in you. I've done well in Olympiads before. I was a qualifier for a national. That sounds so stupid. You know, like in like track and field, like, oh yes, I qualified for nationals. I qualify for nationals in maths. Like, if that's not the nerdiest thing I've ever said, that's kind of funny. But yeah, just I don't know, enjoy the maths. Do what you need to do. And if you aren't confident in an answer, don't put it down. More probability or more geometry normally? There's often a lot of both, to be honest. I don't remember specifically there being loads of one or the other. But the thing about a lot of geometry questions are algebra questions in disguise. It's often not true geometry. It's not relying on geometry rules. It's relying on algebra rules. So, yeah, make sure you have a really good understanding of what the question is asking for. Because sometimes it's not asking for what you think it's asking for. Like, this is a square. Now solve an equation. Like that. It can often not be what you expect. So go in with an open mind. Really try and figure out what the question is asking. And don't spend too much time on something that you think is impossible. That's also really important, because you have such limited time, you'll never be able to look at every question. I guess, actually, that's probably one of the more important tips. You will not be able to attempt every question. I promise. It's too hard to attempt every question. There are so many questions, and they're so difficult. Attempting all of them is... oh, okay, that grass grew. Great. But attempting every question is not the strat. You shouldn't try for that. But yeah. Indonesian, but I can't understand questions in Indonesian. Yeah, that's fine. When I was younger, I actually went to the finals of spelling bee, once surprisingly knowing how bad I would spell those hard words as well. I've never done a spelling bee, actually. I've never been particularly bad at spelling. But it's just not something I care about. Like, obviously no one loves spelling, but you know, like, I've never been inspired to go and compete in a spelling bee. It's never been something I've thought that I might want to do. Although I feel like I wouldn't be too bad. And I never would have been particularly bad, if you know what I mean. Like, I've always been able to spell. Probably because I used to love reading so much, my spelling was just naturally really good. So that can really help. The only time I got first place in a city level physics. Nice. That's great. Physics is one of my all-time favorite subjects, so good to hear about physics things being cool, but I think I've yeah, competed in a few different things. Actually, I did a like school-wide science fair thing where they wanted me to make a presentation about anything sciencey and then present it, and then the class would vote for whoever was the best, and then they would then go and present to the whole school about it, and then a like judging panel would decide like who would then move on. So yeah, but in the end, I didn't progress beyond the school level because I explained something too technical. It was difficult for people to understand, and explaining it was probably too difficult. It was unwise to try and explain what I explained. I tried to explain special relativity to like English teachers in the judging panel. So as you can imagine, that went swimmingly. So yeah, not so smart for that, but you know, I had a good time. And in my class, I won essentially unanimously. It was pretty funny. I actually went last, which is what I was hoping for. Everyone in the class had to do it, and I went last. And basically the entire class agreed that my presentation was by far the best, so that was quite cool. After that, I went to regionals, got runner-up. Nice. It's very impressive, my dude. Very impressive. Yeah. Love a good flex session with everyone, talking about academics. It's always fun. Because I've always been very academic. Something that I prided myself on is doing well in school. But also having good attendance in school is another thing that I've been known for a while. When if I were to not show up to class in uni, they'd think I was dead. That's no joke. Like, if I didn't turn up, they'd think I had died. Like, I have literally got 100% attendance. So, yeah, they would think I was dead. We're just nerds. We are indeed. We are indeed. Okay, that terraforming is looking excellent, in my opinion. I'm very happy with how that looks. We're going to go over here. There's so much grass that we just placed there. And it's a shame, because I'm not even, like, replacing grass with it. I'm essentially placing new ground, extending the island. Which is cool, because that should be a pretty cool area to build in. But yeah, I want to finish doing this bit. Bro, this looks so bad around here, because it's all mushroom. Oh, it's fine. I'll figure it out. We can make something that works. My message is funny about spelling. Knowing that I couldn't spell, especially for such a long time, I can spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is only knowing how to spell it twice was diabolical. Yeah, that is a thing. Nightmare's random memory coming into play once again. Yeah. Okay. This cliff, bro, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's such a pain to break like every block. Oh, you know what we should do? Should look at my mycelium mind statistic. I think that would be cool. We'll look at that at some point. At the end of the stream, we'll have a look, see what my mycelium mind is. It should be pretty high because we've done a lot of replacing today. Some people tell me if I'm really dyslexic, I'm like, I think so. I mean, there's a fairly simple diagnostic for it. Obviously not a medical professional or anything like that, but generally, if you look at words on a page, do you find it easy to see the letters? Or do the letters kind of move or blur or mix around and make it difficult for you to focus on what they are? That is generally a pretty good diagnostic for it. Yeah, that is a uni, yeah. Yeah, the difference is like really dyslexic versus a bit dyslexic. Because like if you're really dyslexic, you just read by pattern recognition and you like barely look at letters, and that's why you can't spell at all, because you just don't even look at the letters ever. But like if you're just like minorly dyslexic, it just makes reading like kind of annoying, which is often worse because people just don't care. They're like, oh, you're not dyslexic. Just read it, mate. Just read it. And you're like, well, I don't want to because it's difficult. And that can be the difference. That's what can make school pretty difficult for people. I'm really dyslexic. I'm aware of that. For some reason, Whimsicraft is like insanely dyslexic. Just like in general, it's really funny. Spaghetti. Obviously, Spaghetti's not a member anymore, but Spaghetti was really dyslexic. It was always very funny. Whenever Spaghetti made any official announcements or anything, I'd have to go in and like, Spaghetti, can you actually spell this right, please? It was very funny. But I guess that's one of the maybe smaller advantages of me kind of taking over. Is you know, having a head of the server that can actually read is kind of helpful. Why did they have to make dyslexia spelled like that? Yeah. It's the same reason why the inability to pronounce R's properly is called roticism. Or the inability to pronounce L's properly, lambdacism. It's just so glorious. The medical professionals really love trolling. Like, yeah. Just like hippopotamus is squibbellaphobia. That's technically an invented word. Unfortunately, the person who made that word up deliberately made it a long word because they thought it would be funny. It's kind of sad, but yeah, it's not really called that. Like, technically there is no other name for it, but the dude just made it because he thought it'd be funny. They're like, aha, there's not a name for this medical thing. I know what I'll do. I'll make it a stupid long word. Like, okay. Yeah, bit of a shame. But it's funny nonetheless. And it is funny tripping people up by getting them to say it. Or people attempting to trip me up by getting me to say it when I learnt about it a very long time ago. When I was in my full nerd era of like learning digits of pi and all of that stupid stuff that I still remember now. Still remember how to pronounce all the long words and stuff. I mean, obviously the real challenge is pronouncing the name of the longest word. It's always an interesting challenge, I guess. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. This terraforming is fine. I thought I'd have to go around and correct a lot of it, but it actually looks fine. Yimana ultramicroscopic silicovic anaconiosis, which is now silicosis. I actually didn't know that they came up with a new word for it. I thought, again, the dude just did it because it'd be funny. Please don't ask why I know how to spell these. No, man. Why do you know how to spell those with absolutely no help, and you can just type it out? When did you sit and memorize the spelling? Because I'm assuming that's what happened. Yeah. The island's looking green, a nice job. I flippin' hope so, Fern. Considering how long I've been streaming, I hope it looks greener. I'ma be real with you, mate. If it didn't look greener, I'd cry. I don't know, I thought Fern was logging in then. Because that chat message, but no. Roblox word bomb game. Oh. Yeah. I despise that game with my entire soul because everyone's just like memorized all of the best answers. Or just have like macros to just type it all in. It's like, it sucks all of the fun out of the game. Like, okay, cool. So my actual ability to think of words is completely demolished by you just sitting and memorizing it all. It's like, yeah. Counter measurement. Yep. There are definitely some dumb words. Okay, punch away all these mushrooms real quick. They are very annoying. Actually, what's more annoying is that there are no red mushrooms. Because one, what the biome assumes is that you, like, shear the cows for the red mushrooms and pick the brown ones. So you get your 2 sets of mushrooms, but it just looks kind of trash because there's only brown mushrooms. Anti-disestablishmentarianism? I feel like I could spell that one if I gave it a shot, to be honest. I feel like that's one of the ones where it's actually possible. Because it's just like an amalgamation of existing words. A bit easier. Okay, that... I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce that. Do you know what the pronunciation for that is? Because I do not. So many drowned. Okay, and then this part here is where I'm gonna start properly covering the island. Oh, hello. Oh, it's night, of course. Back in the water. Drowned herd. The longest word in English with only vowels. I did not know that. Pretty cool. I have no idea what it means. I've never seen it before, but nice. Fun facts with night. How is this cliff such a pain, bro? Just wants me to suffer. Got that block I can place on top, but I've sort of break all of these, bro. Why? Why is it so difficult? Kind of Latin? Oh, okay. Okay, that does make sense. It did. I'll say it doesn't. Not exactly a modern English word at the very least. Actually, I did initially go Irish because it looks a bit Gaelic. But okay, we're actually making really decent progress with this. I know I keep saying that, but I'm very happy with how things are moving. It does seem like getting 8 shotguns of grass was a lot. Like, I know that's kind of a stupid statement, but I don't think it really occurred to me how long it would take to run through 8 shulker boxes of grass. Considering we've run through 4 in... Oh my god, it's almost been 2 hours. We are very steadily approaching 4 hours. 4 hours? 2 hours. And we've run through 4 shulker boxes, which means we use a shulker box every half hour. That is very slow. That is what I get for terraforming. Jeez. 4 hours, Josh. Found it. Let's go. Hello. I will be surprised if it... Yeah, I'm not running that long. Thankfully, I will not be running that long. Oh, I hit shaders. Whoops. Yeah, why there's so many drowned? I mean, I literally explained why there was so many drowned earlier in stream. It's because the mobs aren't spawning anywhere else. They are only spawning right next to me. Okay. Progress. Let's go. What is happening here? Why did I just not fill this in? I think it's because I wanted it to be satisfying. Make sure it was a proper loop, but ain't nobody gonna fill this in. This is going to be a very, very long amount of time compressed into a very short time lapse. So, like, literally the whole point is that this time lapse will be the first, like, 10 seconds of a video. Last time I started a video with a crazy time lapse, I got like 800 views or something, so I'm going to do that again. 5 hours into 15 seconds, exactly. Exactly. Except it's not even going to be 5 hours, it's going to be like 8 hours. Because I'm not going to just do this on stream. At the moment, I'm only doing it on stream because I need to do other stuff off stream, but yeah, when I'm done with that, this will be purely off stream work, just sitting doing it. It is the wonderful thing about Whimsicraft versus Hardcore is actually can do stuff off camera. Great. I was being optimistic? Yeah. I generally like to think I'm pretty optimistic, but I'm also rather realistic. Oh god. There's like 2 blocks for you to spawn. There's 2 blocks. Literally 2 blocks for you to spawn on. Okay. What is it? It's cool. I'm like fairly easily able to tell where I've left like space for me to place or replace, like place or replace. Yeah. 972. Wow. Nice score, dude. Nice score. Really good. Here, am I gonna go rotate to it? Oh. Okay. Gonna just make sure that this is going how I want it to go. Okay, that needs to be popped up like that. But here, just sucks, bro. It just sucks. It's so steep. Why? Why? Why is it so difficult for me? Why does the game hate me, and why do I keep wasting rockets like an idiot? They're not cheap, you know, they're 2 diamonds a stack. Oh my god. I need to get the grass out my 8th slot. Because I don't hotkey to my hotbar, I literally scroll to the 8-9 slots. And so it definitely makes it more difficult to reach the blocks that I'm looking for. Yo. Welcome back. Which GTA do you have? I assume it's the passion fruit one. So you have like a mixed pack or something? I don't know. Yep. Nice. The only one I bought. Yeah, fair. I mean, if you have the option to only buy the one that you like, why would you not do that? I'm gonna change up the terraforming and make it a little bit smoother. Doing that can sometimes make a build look like really boring. Like the terraforming looks super unnatural and just like liney. But I feel like in that case, because I haven't done it too much anywhere else, it's kind of worth it. Orange and pressure orange and mango, you know what I like? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hello. Bro didn't even have his mic switched on. That's crazy. He flew all the way over here and didn't switch on his mic. That's crazy. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going, my dude?
Guess what?
What?
It's going all good. I should be doing work, but I'm here. My computer can run shaders now because of the new update. It's so optimized. I can run
Yo.
shaders now. And I'm like
Nice.
going crazy from it. Because everything's so beautiful now.
What shaders are you running with?
Right now I'm doing Photon. I think they're my favorite, honestly.
Yeah. Photon and Complementary are the best shaders in my opinion.
Yeah. I got like 20 FPS before, now I have 80 with shaders. And I didn't change anything, like no extra mods and stuff. It's just the version.
That's really cool. Oh yeah, Nightmare's complaining that you're using the wrong mic because you're using your like laptop mic or something, I don't know.
Oh? I'm not.
Well, you sound terrible, so I don't know what you've done.
I think.
Is this better?
Yes, significantly.
Okay.
What did you do?
I just switched to my laptop mic and then back to this one.
Oh yeah, no, you were on
usually
default mic.
use.
You were
Yeah.
like linked it to default mic. I almost punched you then. I almost punched you.
You can do it, you know. It's your own decision, and then you will have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, but
of
I
getting
have
it.
fire protection and you don't. Like I can jump in the
Exactly.
lava, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to bro.
Okay, I'm gonna build your first skyscraper for you.
Oh no,
You
no,
ready?
please.
You ready? Hold on, hold on.
Oh no.
There we go, and then we can't forget. There we go.
At least it's short. I thought you were gonna build it up like 50 blocks. Bruh. Wait, let me get the free cam and FOV down.
And hold on, now we have to start doing some gradients. There we go. Stone to granite.
Oh, good lord. You know, Fern, this type of building is why we have you on the server.
And that's it. I don't have any more blocks. I just had some junk and I wanted to get rid of it. So there you go.
Nice as it looks like a rocket.
I mean, kinda, yeah. Now you have to
Nice.
keep these here forever.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not. That is not happening.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go do my work.
Okay.
Have fun with the stream.
Have fun. Have fun.
I'm gonna go bother some other people.
Go bother Rock. Cool. Right. Let's get back on with it, people. I don't even know where I was up to. Oh, it must be over here, right? That looks like a very harsh line. Yeah, it's probably. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? Like, I'll get all the blocks eventually. Cool. Oh, run out of blocks. Yeah, whatever. Do this. Yeah, that is pretty good. Okay. Cool. Wait, can you guys not hear the music? Am I being stupid? No, you guys can't hear it. Oh, that's great. Why? What? Wait. So you can hear it on the Be Right Back screen, but you can't hear it in the game. See, I told you the audio would be terrible. I told you. Oh, I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking. 9:36. Wow. Nice. But yeah. Told you audio would be terrible. It was. Right. Okay, that's really nice. I'm so glad. So glad that I tested everything. No, I didn't test anything. I changed it all night before last, because I was bored. Why? I watched a video about audio. Well, it wasn't actually about audio. It was a streamer yelling at another streamer about audio. You know, classic. But I suddenly had like an epiphany that I should actually deal with my own audio at some point. Do I have any more? Okay, I need to start a new box. Sick. Might as well put all this stuff away. Didn't even know about yeah. There is always supposed, like when I'm streaming, you're always supposed to be able to hear lo-fi music. Like technically, there is always supposed to be music playing. However, it is often far too quiet to hear. Classic Fern stream issue. I don't know if it's just me. I can never hear Fern's music, but yeah, it's probably something to do with me being deaf. But yeah, maybe I have it too quiet. Who knows? I can? Oh, okay. Great. Cool. It's just me then. That's awesome. But yeah, no, my streams are always supposed to have music playing, but yeah. Professional streamer. I have super hearing and such? Yeah, I do not. I have the exact opposite of that. Being deaf. Well, okay. I do joke about that a lot. I'm not that deaf. Like, I can hear stuff. I just generally prefer having things very loud. My headphones are not noise cancelling. So I have stuff pretty loud, so when stuff is quiet, my brain just completely blocks it out entirely. And it's just like, well, okay. Also, I think I'm like, my ears are like completely like rotted from YouTube, where everything is like 12 billion decibels, whereas obviously stuff on Twitch is very quiet, generally. Generally, Twitch streams are quieter than YouTube videos. Because there's no, like, post-production audio balancing on it. So that makes a really big difference. That was nice and simple. Little run there that didn't require as much work. Okay. Trying to make things simpler for myself by like lagging on a block there. That's great. My headphones on 10. My headphones are on 6, and it's still like pretty loud. Yeah, I have my headphones on 6 because they are the loudest headphones in the world. I have Razer. I don't know which Razer you have, but I have the Barracudas, the wireless ones. They're extremely loud. I remember when I put them on for the first time, I put them on the same volume that I had my old headphones on 20, and my ears were ringing. Because it was very loud. The only time I turn my headphones up is there are a couple of songs that I really like where the bass is mixed very well for like subwoofers, but it's really bad for like normal headphones, so I have to whack it way up so I can actually hear the bass on it. But that's only one song or a couple of songs. But yeah. Oh yeah, the Krakens. Ah, yeah, the Krakens. I don't know what like whether the Krakens are any good. I seem to remember I think Laurie had or has Kraken. But either way, I've not heard the best things about them. Obviously, they've got some Razer have some really expensive headphones that are yeah, very good, but no one has got the money for the like premium Razer headphones. But they're also massive because they've got, you know, they have subwoofers in them, which is nice, it's great. But oh my god, are they huge and heavy. Like, I always feel weird wearing these headphones outside because they're so chunky. They look weird. But those headphones are even bigger. Stupid. I love it because the RGB. Yes, mine do not have that. Yeah. Yeah, some of the super expensive headphones from Razer look very chunky. Oh yeah, 130. Yikes! I've had mine for 5 years. Wow. Okay, that's cool. To be honest, I didn't know Razer headphones lasted that long. I know their keyboards and stuff are rated to last for 5 years, which is why I have both their keyboard and their mouse. Actually, talking about keyboard, I recently cleaned my keyboard properly for the first time in a scary amount of time. And it feels so smooth now, it's hilarious. Like the actuators feel way smoother. It's really nice. It's probably not real. It's probably placebo, but it does feel nice having a clean keyboard. Because it's very rare that I take every keycap off, because obviously it's a pain in the butt to go and literally take every keycap off, but I did it yesterday. I went and took every keycap off, and it was quite the ordeal, but very satisfying. They're all reactive. I have reactive keyboard mouse. I have them on rainbow wave and then random color reaction. When I click or press a button on the keyboard, which is nice. And they also are reactive to Terraria biomes when I'm playing Terraria. But the headphones don't have any RGB in them because they're designed for going outside. Like, technically, they are designed for being able to be worn outside, so I guess I allow that to be the case. And I do wear them outside sometimes. Actually, honestly, the best thing about having RGB, not RGB, Bluetooth, RGB is fine. On headphones, I never get it. I don't get RGB on headphones because you can't see it. What's the point? It's on your head. Like, it's fun for streaming or whatever, but obviously don't have a face cam, so I don't care. But the best thing about the Bluetooth for me is going downstairs and getting some water and coming back up and not needing to take my headphones off. Like, that for me is like genuinely the best thing about them. I guess technically also being able to use them for like calls and stuff on my laptop. Actually, I recently had I feel like I talked about this. I had a tutor meeting with my personal tutor for uni, and they were like, "Can you switch your camera on?" I'm like, "No, I'm on my PC." I'm like, "Oh." Because I wanted to be able to use the nice mic so they could actually hear me. Because obviously, if the internet connection is bad, the least I can do is make my voice at least audible. So even if it's the like internet makes my voice sound terrible, at least it's not me. But yeah, that was pretty funny. It's like, can you put your camera on? No, sorry, don't have one. Not on my laptop. Although he had to switch to his phone because his laptop was bugging out. It was great. I'm sitting there. He was like, "Is your internet bad?" I'm like, considering I'm connected to Ethernet, no. Absolutely not. There is absolutely no way it's me. Sorry, mate, but yeah, no. That's why the keyboard reacts when it's raining in Terraria. Oh, because it like has, yeah. Okay, I need to figure this out. Figure this bit of terraforming out because it's quite a big bit of freehand terraforming. I need to make sure looks decent. Okay, this bit looks trash, but I can fix it. Stop, it's fine. Do that. Okay. Now this needs to be like way wider because it needs to fill up this space. But you know what? I'll just do it now. It's fine. I was gonna like wait and do it, but hello. What do you think you're doing? Okay. More grass. Oh, I need to put the mycelium away. Okay, gonna... Yeah, rain animation on the keyboard. Yeah. Or I got a green screen. You mean like for video stuff even? What do you mean? Like that was I don't know if that was just me, but that was like incredibly random. I have no idea what you're yapping about. Okay, I'm gonna like make this very broad. Swing the... Fern only just left? Fern! You were supposed to be doing work. It isn't blue screen, it's green screen when your PC crashes. I mean, my PC doesn't do either of those things when it crashes nowadays. It goes black because Windows 11, but like, yeah. Also, PC. Yeah. I don't know. My PC very rarely crashes nowadays. It's very, very good at killing the thing that's crashing it rather than crashing. I mean, I know that's like a pretty standard issue on PCs nowadays, but it does feel good that my PC doesn't just keel over and die. So it is great. Okay, that looks good. I'm happy with that. I had a white screen before my PC crashed. Yeah. Honestly, I can't remember the last time my PC crashed. Like, full crash. Like, obviously, it can, like, do weird things on boot sometimes, but very occasionally. But, like full crash while I'm using it, I don't think I remember the last time it did that. Yeah. Maybe that's the missing power of Windows 11 that actually makes it decent. Come on, we all know Windows 11 sucks. Right. Go around this way, do this bit. Oh, this is a bit that I've got to do manually. No. I actually have to do it properly. I can't just place the blocks on top. What a scam. Looks good though. This section, she looks pretty good. Agree with it. I think it's time for a new one. Yeah. No. I think my PC crashing was the reason that well, one of the reasons that the new one came around. It was definitely interesting. It would crash. It would literally like blue screen crash at least once on boot, sometimes twice. It's great. It was so good. Like genuinely, just the most helpful thing a PC could possibly do on boot. So this layer's looking good. The area is a heck of a lot easier. Heck yeah, we're gonna meet up with the other side soon. Yo. Nice. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna hit finish on that because that's another ring done. It's gonna take ages. Okay, there we go. Sick. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, that section over there has definitely been done a lot more than the other sections, but yeah. Yeah, this is a very unevenly done in some places, but heck yeah. Nice. Yeah. Very, very, very happy. And what, it's been 2 hours 20, not bad. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to look at my DMs again. Yeah. It was just Misha replying to my DM from earlier. Great, that's fine. We'll reply at some point, but it's not critical. What do we think, chat? What do we think? More placing? I kind of want to just organize stuff. I'm kind of burnt out, done for the day. I don't think I want to do much more. But we got chests to sort and stuff, so I think we will move away from this project for now. And I will do some chest sorting, which is something that we actually really need to do. I've got some shulkers that I haven't sorted out for like a week, so we'll go and move those. And obviously these things need dealing with too. But yeah. Gonna cheat and give up. How many people are online? That's okay. Everybody's doing stuff. Rock's still doing stuff. Sick. Cool. Well, it's crashed into my window frame. That's great. Exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, that's... So these are clean box. Oh, to Alt to see. Yep, those are all full clean boxes. I'll put those back in my ender chest for now. We have them separated. And then these boxes should be full of mushroom junk. And I'm going to sort them so that they're... Wow, I'm so good at English. I literally almost said, I'm going to sort them so that they're sorted. Nice job. That's great. But yeah, I just want 4 boxes of mycelium. What I'm very tempted to do is be very sneaky and sell mycelium in shulker boxes, so people have to pay so much for, like, way more mycelium than they will ever need. Okay, so those are 4 boxes, and then these are little things that I can just remove. Oh, no, we're good. I thought I dropped a box off the edge of my house, and I was like, no. But yeah. Okay, those are empty boxes. Actually, you know what? Actually put the empty boxes in the place where they live, in here. Okay, and then I can put all this dirt and my cinnamon stuff away. Dirt, grass, gravel. Well, that's actually a good amount of firefly bushes. I'm happy with that. They have a house? I don't. Do I put them in here? Nope. Do I put them in here? Nope. Yeah, they do not have very defined places to live. Anyway, mushrooms do go in there though. Flesh. Cool. Those are my mycelium boxes. I can actually put those away because I don't need to carry them with me. Cool. Now we need to sort out these boxes. These boxes are much more assorted in their junk. So it looks like I can slightly help myself by sorting that box. Such random stuff. It's not organized in the slightest. How am I supposed to put all this away? Especially as I barely know where anything lives in this house. Copper. Stuff. Azalea. I'm trying to find a place to put this stuff. Oh my god. Okay, Moss Farm has been running. Cool. I mean, it should have been. We did leave it on, but dang. That was a lot more productive than I thought it would be. Bruce. Leaves. More dirt. Okay, take the stone out. Such random stuff. I wonder if you guys can guess the project just from the stuff. Because this is not a project that I've shown. So the assorted rubbish that I've collected is actually potentially interesting. I don't know. Okay, well that's a very different chest. That's house stuff actually. Water naturals. Gravel. Cobble. Yeah. It's that was a pretty scary discovery opening that chest because I thought I sorted that stuff out. Or at least vaguely gotten rid of it, but I guess not. It's amazing. Actually, spare bad material tools. There we go. Copper. Oh, that should be... these can oxidize, so I'm going to move them down. Technically, this chest is only for things that can't oxidize. Glow lichen. Maybe in here. What is this? Oh, this is all the mushroom. All the mushroom. I never did that for every... Oh, that's fine. Cleaning. Yes, maybe this is good that I have to sort everything out in my house, because I will be using this as my storage system for a while. Actually forcing myself to remember where some of the stuff is probably good. There we go, there's another pretty crazy chest full of a lot of stuff. Where do glowberries go, bro? I don't know. They grow, and they're not really flowers. I guess they go in here. More mass, more bone meal. Grass, bro. Where would grass even go? Ah, maybe the chest that has grass on it, that would be a good start. Not those. Daily leaves. I've actually got quite a lot of azalea leaves to use if I need them. Helpful. those away. Lanterns, barrels, bro. Why do I need this stuff? What did I, well, actually, I can't remember why I made that stuff, but why did I make so much? Like, this is spare stuff. Oh yeah, like, oh yes, I'm making a thing. I know, I'll use 17 barrels. It's like, I don't need that many. So, okay. I'm very glad I decided to do this. Because if I'd continued going, I definitely would have, like, run out of time for stream, because we're going to be sitting here for so long. So many boxes. Crazy. Oh my god. Ah. That's not my box. That's definitely not my stuff, so I can not move that. That's not my box. This is my box, though. Oh, there's enough space. Let's go. No, I should put the dirt in a box. Put a full stack in a box. Put it in the corner. Okay, I'm just gonna do this because it's unsatisfying if I don't. And I can put this box away. Yeah. Cool. That's an empty box. That's fern stuff. That's fern stuff. That's a disorgan. Okay, there's no way that these boxes, that stuff needs to stay in those boxes. There's no way. Grass, dirt. Go away. It's fun stuff. Okay, those 3 boxes are empty. I'm going to put them away just so we get some actual floor space back in this house. As much as I like having shulker boxes just organized with stuff in, like, can I at least have a floor to my house? Just a tiny request. But anyway, gear repair. That's what I want to do. As I say, odd jobs. Odd jobs are the thing to do when you're burnt out from doing a project. Always a good thing to do. But if you have nothing better to do, then do odd jobs that need to. Procrastinate hard things with things that you're too lazy to do most of the time. Always the move. Do this. Time to swap my shovel into my offhand. Come on, Guardians. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. Yeah, the stuff gets built up so badly. There you are. Bro, there's no way. What are you doing? Can you switch on, please? Oh, they're just dying, bro. They're just dying. Okay, there we go. Jesus. I do find it very funny how how it does that. The farm just like suddenly explodes into action. Great. Okay, cool, and we're done. Now we can pick up some of these levels because they're actually kind of useful. One fish. Cool. That's done. What else can we do? Other than me go and get a drink of water and then stream. I don't know. We can have a quick look at this. Just casually fly over this thing that's been built. That is very cool and I like a lot. It was the work of Fern. I'm tempted because it's just a little thing. I know I'm like delaying ending stream, but I kind of want to kill some creepers real quick. Just get 49 gunpowder, just go murder some creepers. I'm gonna do that real quick. Go murder some creepers. So always a bit risky doing this, but to be honest, I don't want to keep paying for rockets. I mean, I will keep paying for rockets. Like, let's be blunt, I absolutely will continue. Why is the server lagging? This is a terrible time for server lag. What was that? Yeah, that was a scam. I should fill in that hole, shouldn't I? Just leave it. Can I finish filling it in before the zombie comes and beats me up? No. But I did pretty good anyway. There we go. Die. Is the server lagging? What do you mean? Oh, is my ping bad? Is that? Nope. Just die, please. Just die. I just want to press this button. My ping is fine. My ping is literally fine. I have to check. Oh well. Make this marginally more challenging, I guess. Gonna look for creepers whilst they're out to kill me. I don't know. Or there aren't even any anywhere. Okay, I mean technically there are some here, but they're surrounded by mobs, bro. Shoot the creeper. Shoot the creeper. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh. Oh. It's a zombie getting the assist is crazy. By the way, doing this is how I have so many deaths on the server. Going around killing creepers. Because I'm way too trash at Minecraft. I just constantly get killed by, not necessarily by the creepers, but by all the other mobs as well. I also don't use a bow because I want to use looting and not waste bow durability as well. But probably shouldn't do that. Why? I just wanted to pick up the gunpowder. How does a zombie have pickup priority? What do you mean? Why are there so many invisible spiders? Just die. Just die. Okay. There we go. That took ages. Throw out all this junk. Oh, okay. No, I'm just gonna not. I'm not even gonna bother. Once again, I ask, why are all the mobs grouped together? Give me isolated creepers that I can kill. It's so much easier. Okay, we're 3/4 of the way there. Well, not quite, but you know. 2/3 of the way there. I have to kill these guys super slowly. Kind of sucks. Die. Okay. Well. Why? There's so many zombies. Okay. Well. That's a lot of dirt to replace. What do you mean? I literally jumped. Oh my god. Getting beaten up by the world supply of zombies right now. Casually. Please just die. Oh my god. Where are they all coming from? There's literally so many. I should fill it in properly. Ah. Oh my god, you have a sword. Okay, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I am lucky to be alive right now. Server hates me. Yeah, I think it does. Okay, so apparently this server hates me because it hasn't given me enough dirt to fill this back in. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so happy about that. That's great. It's gonna make me look... To be fair, that is an insane change that creepers now drop everything that they blow up. That is so good. Genuinely didn't think that Mojang would ever do that. But they did. Doesn't really work when another creeper blows up your blocks, but, you know, still pretty cool. One gunpowder. One gunpowder. Okay, those guys are gonna blow up. 35. We're actually close. I always do, man. It's a Sunday. I can't respond to you right now, but I always do. Bruh. Oh. Actually can do that. Sick. Okay. Oh, how do I? Oh, that sucks. Okay. So that, chat, is how I die. Doing that. Oh my god, finally YouTube chat loaded. That took like a minute. Oh my god, rip. Yeah. I got scammed, but it's chill. I'll just run back over there. I don't need gear. It's day anyway, like. Oh, okay. Casual trident. Mushawai. Mushawai. Yeah, no, I'll just go grab my stuff. Still. I didn't even get over a stack of gunpowder. Normally in a night I can get like a stack of gunpowder, but not this time. Now the fun thing here is I actually am not 100% sure where I died. I was just go to the channel and click live and the chat loads instantly. It's because of the lag. No, it wasn't. I just didn't kill the creeper. I just walked right next to it and then just didn't kill it. Like, I'm just bad. Question. Where is my stuff? Oh, it is that, isn't it? Did that hole there? Looks promising. Or is up there? Either this here or that up there. It's up there. Is that my... Okay. Cool. Such a shallow hole as well, that's hilarious. And we got 41 gunpowder. Oh well. Is what it is. I'm gonna put my gear back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Junk. Cool. I also grabbed a pearl, because why not? But that's still not a bad amount of rockets. Can't complain. But yes, people, if you enjoyed this stream, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to that fantastic stuff. And, yeah, I don't know what we're doing next stream. I never do, because I plan it 10 minutes before I start stream. Actually, a bit before that, like an hour before stream or something. But, yeah, appreciate you people. And, Fern, he's saying, oh, Terry's streaming overtime. I do now. On Sundays, I stream long, because I can. I've got more time on a Sunday. But, yeah, I'll see you people later. Bye, everybody. See you in 2 hours. Yeah, we do have a meeting in 2 hours, you're right. I'll see you people later. Bye, everybody. Bye.